Okay, hello everybody, can you hear me? I hope everything is right. This is a new PC and so I'm just trying to, I hope I configured everything correctly. Great. So let's wait another couple of minutes. A couple of disclaimers. This is a new PC. I hadn't the time to set up the streaming correctly, so I'm sorry, but you are upside down. And you can also see my Atari t-shirt. Second disclaimer, if you followed my other streams, I am not a good talker. It is not a problem of language. It is not that I'm talking English. It's just that I am not used to talk. I don't like to talk. And I always think too much while I'm talking, so I end up being a little bit boring. So sorry about that. Deal with it. Some echo. Yeah, unfortunately, again, I have a new setup and I hadn't the time to set up everything correctly. So yeah, audio is probably not perfect, and also again video, you are upside down, but I hope it's not terrible at least. Okay, I think that we can start, and I will save this stream for later. But I really wanted to talk about PBS because it's very close to release. So it's about time. Also, I've neglected doing videos lately. Unfortunately, I have other. The keyboard market is not as good as a few years ago, so I had to reinvent myself a little, but my primary passion is still keyboards and of course designing cool keycaps. While we wait another couple of minutes for other people to join, I'm also going to tell you that I want to try to develop two more keycap profiles. One is the successor of MT3, and the other one is a very low profile keycap for low profile switches. Hopefully compatible both with Chalk Mini and with Cherry stems. Okay, so I just received these keycaps. It is black on black. It is PBS. We talk about why PBS is cool and why you should have it. As you can see, I didn't even open the box yet, and as you know by now, I don't like this kind of plastic trays. This is very controversial, I know, but this goes directly into landfill, and I know that most of you probably have 100 keycap sets, so you actually value these things because you can store your keycaps. But the 99% of the people just take this and throw away. So I really appreciate what GMK is doing with the packaging. And don't be fooled by the fact that that you think that you are recycling this. There's no real recycling of plastic. Only about 10% of plastic is recycled. Everything else is either landfilled or burned or ends up in the ocean. Okay. So let's talk about keycaps. I'm going to put this black on black on this very beautiful keyboard. I don't know if you can hear the magic sound of these keycaps, of this keyboard. And of course, this is the most beautiful keycap set. It is empty new Susu, but of course we have to try PBS. That will be as good. Here on my left, you see a microscope, and we are going to check the dye sub job. And what else do we need for an introduction? The manufacturer of PBS, you should know by now, that is Key Creative. And the main vendor is Canon Keys. I haven't worked with them before. I know that they are quite good, so so far the exchange has been very positive. The work that we've done so far is very good. So I think that everything should go smoothly. If you are one of the few testers of this set, please bear in mind that these are still tests. These are still prototypes. As far as I understand, they injected some carbon fiber into the PBT, and that basically reduced the shrinking of the keys, and unfortunately that caused some issues with the bigger keys, especially I believe the shift and the two unit keys. But that is something that will be solved in the final release. Okay. I want to check let me see. Do I have all the keycaps? The first thing that I want to do is to check the space bars, right? Let's see if they are straight. The 7 unit. Let's see. Yeah, there's very, very little warping. Very minimal warping. I think that this is more than fine. Let's check the 625. This is perfect. This is perfect. Right, straight. Cool. So at least we have no warping. You probably want to know the thickness. Okay, of course, it's without battery. Oh, no problem. Here we go. I finally bought mechanical calipers because the digital ones are always out of battery. I don't know if even if you don't use them, they just deplete the battery in like a month. They are dead. So mechanical it is. We like mechanical stuff, right? Okay, let me check. Oh, 1 second, I'll be back. Sorry. Okay. This says almost 1.70, 1.65, which is one point. Let's see if I can get the tip. 1.6. Okay, 1.6. Let's see the keycaps. Yeah, 1.6. Let's settle on 1.6. So these are not compatible with low profile switches. I'm sorry, but to do that we would need a completely different shape and a completely different tooling. It is possible to make them compatible by making the stem longer. I've tried them. It is not bad. It works very well. But if possible, I would really like to make a dedicated profile, low profile for low profile switches. So these are black on black, and as you can see, so the lighting is not very good, but the legends are really barely visible. Again, depends on the lighting. From some angles you can see the legends, but you can almost consider these blanks. Let's have a look at them under the microscope. Unfortunately, we don't. Okay, here we are. Shift. Here we are. Here you can see both the legend and the texture, especially. I must say that the texture is really very nice, pretty smooth, and as I said, the text is barely visible. But let's take, because I have other keycaps from Key Creative. Let's see if these are all blanks. Okay, let's see this one. Microscope, upside down, focus. Can I go any closer? Let's see. Come on. Come on. Here we are. Okay. So this is pretty good. This test here is pretty good. It's done by Key Creative, so the quality is pretty decent. As you can see, there's some not much bleeding, but there's some fragmentation around the edges, and that is basically the ink bleeding through the texture of the top surface, and there's nothing you can do about it. Okay. What else? Yeah, another thing that I've noticed is, do we have something to point? Let's see if I can point with this thing. I don't know if you can see the yellow spot. No, this is too big. Here in the middle, exactly in the middle of the screen, near the vertical line of the T, there's a little yellow spot. And this is something here also in the middle. This is something that I've noticed in other key creative keycaps. This looks like interference, some kind of like, I don't know, grounding issues with the machines. I don't know. It's not properly bleeding, but this machine must be incredibly sensitive. And there's also a blue spot. Yeah, I mean, it's not visible at the naked eye, but still, I think that this is some kind of interference. Yeah, I will talk with Key Creative about this and see if we can fix that. Again, not really a big issue. I wanted to show you also a keycap like an MT3 keycap to check. Let's see if I have one that is small enough. These are all pretty big, of course. I took by mistake the Elvish set. Okay, this should be fine. Let's see. Let's go to the microscope. Okay. What I'm noticing is that the MT3 keycap from Drop, this one has more bleeding of the color. You can see that the black is bleeding quite a bit outside. The legend has like a halo around, and dye sublimation is an art, and it's very difficult to do it in at large scale. PBS, I would say that it is still a small / medium scale, so I think it should be fine. This is reverse dye sub with a nice typo of my name. And so the keycap is white inside, and then they basically printed the black all around. And as you can see, it's very good. I'm not a fan of reverse dye sub, but this one is pretty nice. I don't know what they wrote here. Matte T3A. Okay. Is it the plastic or from the dyes? Could those be print identification spot? No, they are not. I think they're really just errors, and it feels like some kind of interference. but these were very early prototypes, so I'm not very worried about that. But it's something that I've seen also in other prototypes that they sent me. So I'll be sure to talk with Key Creative about that. Oh, I have one other example. This is a DSA sublimated. Let's see. Okay. This is from Signature Plastic, but Signature Plastic doesn't dye in-house. And yeah, as you can see, the work is much better. And this is a very clean dye sub job. There's virtually no bleeding and just a bit of fragmentation caused by the very rough texture. But overall, very good. But this is not done by Signature Plastics. I believe this was done by a company that does only that. So yeah, I would hope that these are very good. Okay. So why PBS? Quick recap of all the characteristics. So it's rather low profile, I would say medium profile, but they are very low anyway. The heating surface is wide, and the scope is actually a sphere. So basically, it's more or less like, the shape is more or less like empty new, but the difference is that front and back is cut by a cylinder. So it's a mix between a cylindric top and a spherical top. The result, in my opinion, is an extremely pleasant typing experience, because you have the depth of a spherical top keycap, but also the ergonomics of a cylindrical profile. So no rows, no angles. All the keys are flat. So again, deal with it. It is incredibly easy to build custom keyboards out of this. You can mix and match the keys wherever you want, both the stabilizers, the modifiers, and the standard legend, the alphas. So you basically get a free Colemac kit out of any keycap set. Good. What else? We have the bottom row. I don't know if I have it here. No, I don't. The bottom row is the modifiers are both. We have both versions, both concave and convex. So that is up to the designer to choose. I believe at day one, well, not at day one, but one of the first sets that will be out will have the convex modifiers on bottom. I'm not a huge fan of that. I mean, I love them on a keyboard, not from a custom keyboard designer, because at that point, I cannot put the bottom row modifiers in another spot. I can technically, but it won't be as good. But anyway, it's an option. What else? Are there any questions while I remove the keycaps? Phew. Phew. Key Creative also, wow, if it's okay. Key Creative also sent me this. I don't know what this is. It's white on black cut. I don't know if I ever tried cut. Yeah, probably I have. We will probably check this out too. I don't know if they are PBS, if they are PBT or ABS, double shot or whatever. I don't remember. Oh, PBT. Okay, cut PBT. Double shot PBT. Cool. What keyboard is that? This keyboard is the new White Fox released by Alpaca Keyboards. This is, especially this one is a version that was done especially for me. I don't know if you can see my logo here, and of course I asked them to make it red. So there was a plan to release this keyboard as it is with some additional features like some kind of foam inside and whatnot, with these keycaps and this color, and it should be named Luna Rossa, that is Red Moon in Italian. But things was delayed a little. The guy I'm working with had some troubles with his family, so some health issues from a close relative. So things are getting a bit long. Hi Kunal, hope you will see this. Best of wishes. So this will put things will get a little bit more complicated regarding both this project and also the Topper keyboard. As you know, I'm trying to release an official Topper keyboard made in Japan, and on one side we have this hiccup, and on the other, working with the Japanese is always very, very how can I put it? Let's say that they take some time to make a decision, to make any decision. The alternative, if I cannot do that, the alternative would be to make a custom Topper, not original, but let's say a clone using cloned stuff. I wouldn't want to go there, but if there's nothing else we can do, I would probably do that. Okay. I wanted to check the sound of PBS because I've never tried them on silent keycaps. I only use clicky keycaps, switches. Both my wife and I only use clicky switches, and I am okay with linear, not so much with tactile. I find tactile like linear with a stroke, but linear, I can live with linear. My wife calls the linear switches, she calls them the switches. So really we cannot have them in the house. Don't you love watching someone removing keycaps? Almost as good as watching paint dry. Sixor, I agree. With the switches, with the clicky switches, okay, is there any question? Okay, this keep is just to show off then. I mean, there's a version of this that is aluminum, so just gray, it's not red, and with OM keycaps, not with empty new, so it's not as cool. But the layout is there. Is also like a couple of kilos of keyboard. It's very heavy, and if I can, and it's actually magnetic. Okay, there are magnets to hold everything together, which is pretty cool. And also the gimmick here is that it's a magnetic gasket, so the PCB floats over magnets. They are magnets, I presume, on the same pole. So basically, they create like an invisible and not tactile buffer. Okay. Usually, if there are sprue marks, is the back. And this thing should be pretty good. Should go very well on this keyboard, I presume. I don't even see what I'm doing. What is this? Is this a shift? Yes. Is it upside down? I don't know. Where are the modifiers? Jeez, I don't see anything. Let's see if I can use this lamp to help me out. This is a small backspace. Enter. Wow, this is gonna be a long one, but I'll put the alphas random, so. Oh, I don't have any accent. I don't know. Did we do some accent colors for this? I don't think so. Okay, let's go random from here, because I just want to check the sound of this thing. Again, I have a very bad lighting right now. You can see when I put the keycaps. I don't know if you can see it from the stream, but the whole PCB bends. The whole plate. And you can already see how big is the heating area. And if you compare it to, like, I don't know, an MT3, you can see that the heating area on the top of the keycap is like how much? Like 20% bigger than MT3. But still, we have on the side, we have a very good help for touch typing. Another thing that I wanted to point out is that we have both the homing are both deep dishes and with the little bar. I should have both here. Do I have them? I don't know if I have them, but they are available. And usually, I don't know why, but people usually like the barred homing. I personally prefer the deep dish, but I understand that some are not able to feel the difference between the deep dish and the normal keys, so it's fine. Yeah, these are the barred keys. They have a little bar on the bottom. Yeah, you can see it here probably. They're actually very nice. It's usually more complicated to sublimate the keys because of the bump, but also the deep dishes, they create they have a deeper surface, so the piece of the sheet has to how do you say, to adhere to a deeper sphere that is, of course, more difficult. Okay, let's move on. Today we have here in Florence, we have like 120% humidity, and so I'm sweating just by placing keycaps. Despite the air conditioning, even though we keep AC very low, we don't want too much temperature difference between inside and outside. We are very Sorry, I lost. Oh, where are the? Oh, okay, here they are. Okay, I couldn't see the modifiers. I think these are 125, so we are good to go. Yeah, I was saying that we are very conscious, environmentally conscious, as much as possible, at least. Which is funny for someone who designs piece of plastics. Can you still hear me? Someone lost audio? Let's see if the stream health says something. No, it says everything is fine, so hopefully everything is fine. Okay, we are almost there. Oh yeah, very smart. You can also place them, okay, 90 degrees, but we don't want that. You're going to destroy your stems. Oh, so I need this one. I need something bigger, like this one. The 2 units should be this one, right? No, this is bigger. This is the shift. And finally, this bastard here. And something a little bigger here. No, this is, no. There you go. Isn't she pretty? Oh, I wanted to 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Yeah, okay. There you go. I wanted at the very least try the deep dishes. They should be this, F and J. F and J. Let me put the microphone closer. Listen to this. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Mostly because of the keyboard, but I hope the keycaps help. So there is not much more that I wanted to tell you. I wanted to show you another legend. This is another example. My wife made a bit of a mix. And I'm going to show you, these are the beige keycaps that are going to be released, and the bottom row is convex. They're very nice. The colors are not final, and let's see if I can show you a legend. Saved under the microscope. Let's see if I can go closer. Come on. Okay, this is the best we can do. So this is not final. This is something important that I wanted to tell you if you design keycap sets and when you choose the colors. The designer, I believe the designer picked a very dark brown. It's not pure black. It's a very dark brown, and the result. It's very difficult to find the perfect color when you do not have color. Like a color wheel, a color example printed with the same machines that are going to print the sheet for the die sub. So since it's very difficult to find the perfect combinations of colors, it's always better to try to keep it simple. So an almost black, it will be very difficult to obtain, and I believe that the designer actually made some modifications to the colors, so I'm sure it will be better. But if you look closely to the edges of the legends, you can see that there's quite some bleeding of the colors. A bit on the red too, but again, this is something that I'm showing you because it's something that you do not see with the naked eye. But I think it's important if you design a keycap set for die sublimation and you do not have a color reference of the printer that is used by the manufacturer. It's always better to keep it simple, and if you want a very dark, almost black, just do black. Okay. Oh, camera. And that's it. I wanted to check the deep dishes. And the difference is indeed pretty low, but yeah, I'm very used to deep dishes, so for me it's not a problem. But like I said, we have the alternative, and I think when you design a new keycap set, you should offer both options. So since we are here. I'm gonna open this baby here. Let's see what they wanted me to show you. They asked me if I wanted something together with PBS, and I told them, surprise me. Can you show the side profile? Sure. Let's see if the camera can. So this is the front. Let's see if I have something. This is the front. And this is the barred key, and this is the other side. They are close in shape to MT new, the sides. But again, the front and bottom, the front and the rear of the top shape of the top area are cut with a cylinder. So what should I expect from here? Oh, so many colors. My wife will be happy. Again, this plastic stuff. All caps height. All cap height. The height is exactly. Let's go. 7.4. Sorry, I'm moving to the light. 7.4, I would say. Yeah, 7.4 for the concave keys. Of course, something more for the concave. Do I have a space bar? Where are you, space bar? Here you are. The space bar is, yeah, almost 8. Oh, okay, yeah, all the keycaps are there are no rows, there are no angle, they are all flat. And so maybe you wanted to see the profile of the keyboard. Silly me. And from here. They are very, very low. I never disliked DSA, which is also a flat profile, but the texture is very rough, and I'm not a big fan of the top surface of the hitting area. This is the reason why PBS was initially designed, because it's very difficult to design a flat profile. I hope we succeeded. We'll see. I'm looking forward to your feedback. But I think that there's value in flat profiles, especially, like I said, especially for custom keyboards or keyboards with keyboards with like split keyboards where you never know where people are going to put the keys. But yeah, it's. I understand that it's not for everybody, but we are missing. This is something that the market really missed. until now. We have now good high-profile keycaps. We have good spherical medium profile with empty new. We have cylindrical, of course, of all kind. But we don't have many flat medium profile keycaps. There are some, but again, the reason why I made them is because I don't find them to be comfortable to type on. So I want a profile that makes you forget that you are typing on a flat profile. And I hope this is the one. At least it is for me. I typed on this on the prototype, 3D printed prototypes, and I love it. But of course, it's my child, so my opinion doesn't matter. Actually, it is the only one that matters. Because if you don't like them, I don't care actually. I'm kidding. Let's see. More plastic. So this is PBT. This is PBT and double shot. Interesting. And yeah, I remember Kat. I've already seen them from Z Frontier, I believe. They sent me something. Yeah, it's you have to like it. It's a profile that you have to like it. Let's see under the microscope how the die sub job, the double shot job is done. Let's see how good they are. This is my finger. Okay. Yeah. If you follow me, you know that W, A, M are all very complicated legend to double shot, especially in PBT. And if you look closely at the corner, at the internal corner of these W, of both the V of the W, you see that the double shot is not perfect. Let me show you what happens with empty new. Look how sharp this is. Look at the two. Yeah, I have nothing to point, but I think that you can see the two edges inside the two V's that makes the W. They are razor sharp. They are like painted. If you look at this one, it has some glitches. It's not as bad as like double shot. The latest, the double shot MT3 that Drop made, that they have gaps. Let's see if I can see. Let's try another one. Maybe I've just been unlucky. A. This is good. This is very good. You probably can't see it on video. I don't know if I can zoom in a little bit. No, it doesn't let me. No, this is the best I can do. There's in the internal corner there's still a tiny microscopic gap. And again, if we check empty new, this is the golden standard of double shot PBT, but of course they empty new costs twice as cut, I presume. So I mean, there's a reason why they are more expensive, but I mean it's very good. Don't get me wrong. I can. Let me check like this other one. This is all curves. There are no sharp edges, so it came out pretty good. 2 is very small, but it's very good. Again, this is something that you do not see with your without a microscope. So don't worry too much. Don't worry about that too much. But since with empty new we set a bar so high, it's important to see why they are so expensive, and if anyone is able to reach a close enough result. Yeah, they are pretty. They look very nice. Let me go back to the camera. Yeah, they look very nice. They come with these desaturated colors. I don't know if I like them. Yeah, this is like mustard color. This blue is very nice. I'm not a fan of pastel colors, but yeah, this is a very vivid red or orange. Okay, let's see the last box. I do not expect surprises here. Do you have a preference between full convex bottom row versus the concave? So yeah, we talk about that. Personally, I like the concave version from a aesthetic point of view, maybe, but it is not custom keyboard friendly, because at that point you cannot mix and match the rows anymore, because some of the modifiers are on another profile. They have another profile. So if I had to choose between one and the other, I would use only convex modifier. Concave modifiers. But we have both options, and hopefully they will offer both but from a custom keyboard perspective, concave is always better. It's more flexible, and MTNU is and PBS is all about flexibility and custom keyboards and freedom of rearranging keycaps. So if I really have to choose one, I would pick the concave. Yeah, icon modifiers. Let's check this icon. Let's see how it goes. This is a less steep angle, so it's easier to do. Yeah, this is good. This is pretty good. Congrats. I don't know if Key Creative is following. I invited Zhao. I don't know if he is with us. Are there any questions? Oh, I don't think so. Good. Very good. Okay. So, personally, very happy with what is going on here. The keys, let me try to point some light at this thing and see if we can make the legend pop. Not really. I can see them, but not on video, so I believe that you can't either. But yeah, this is very, very dark. I wanted to make the black lighter, but everybody told me not to. Because after all, black on black is just an otaku set, and you know that the legends are there, but they are not there. Oh, Key Creative, here he is. I hope you took note of all the things that I've said about dye sublimation and double shot. They will probably fire me after this. Yeah, I was saying, so PBS, pretty nice, deep, round heating area, very good ergonomics because there's no obstacle on top and bottom because of the cylindric cut out on top. So I think that this is the best between cylindrical and spherical. So very good ergonomics in my opinion. Very large heating area, almost it's really impossible to mistype, to miss a key. It's basically like an ergonomic laptop key. We will have some colors, of course. I think the full black option and the black on black will be released first. Then we will have the beige, which is very, very nice. And that's pretty much it. I hope Uniform profiles are not easy, and I hope that people will appreciate the effort in trying to make this thing good for everybody. Will PBS group buys be available in multiple continents? Yes, we have vendors at the very least in Europe. I'm not sure what other continents, but I'm pretty sure that Canon Keys is working on finding more vendors, not only US. Kit in picture available for BOB. I will post more pictures on Discord with kitting and with maybe renderings or some pictures of this. I will put the keycaps in the right order and try to take a picture with at an angle that can show the legends. Do you have a final kitting picture? How compatible PBS is with 40%? It's 200% compatible with 40%. If you mean probably the maybe we do not have all the legends, but the keys are there. Also, I'm not up to date with all the 40% around, because every month one new 40% comes out. But we have quite a few spacebar. These are all spacebar. These came with my prototypes. I don't remember if we have more of these, but there are two units, right? Yes, we have two unit space bars and one 225 apparently. I don't remember if we have more, but I mean you can place the keycaps wherever you want. So if you miss something, I bet that you can replace it with something else. It won't be perfect, but you can cover a keyboard. Do you have some oh, I believe I do. I believe I do. Yes, I do. I do have a stepped keycap. Here it is, and it's beautiful. I love designing stepped caps lock. They are really fun, and this is really nice, if I can say so to myself, isn't it? I don't like when there's too much step between the top and the step, so I try to make it to make a very small difference between the hitting area and the step. And also this is pretty low profile, so we didn't have much room, but it's really nice. Yeah. Oh yes, of course, the ISO enter, it's also very nice. Instead, I hate designing ISO enters. For empty new, I made a prototype, but GMK helped with the shape, and they made an excellent job, and I learned a lot from that. And so this is the result of my experience with GMK, and yeah, it's also very nice. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's all I have for today. If you have any question, just let me know. Do you have any step? Yes. I don't think that I want to drag this any longer. I want to thank Key Creative and Canon Keys for this incredible opportunity. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. The quality, the PBT quality and the shape of the keycap, it's great. The spacebars are almost perfect. The 6 unit is perfect. The 7 unit just slightly off, but it's totally acceptable. The tooling is very good in my opinion. They are working on making the dye sublimation better, so that will be improved too. I cannot make a good. I'll take better pictures and see if all the legends are centered, and we'll evaluate that too. Not that it's so important with this keycap set, but anyway. Nice. Thanks for sticking with me, all the 30 of you, and yeah, see you around. See you on Discord. Sorry if I should have done this a little bit later to welcome our American overlords, but I couldn't, and I didn't want to delay this stream any longer, and anyway it will be available on YouTube, so you can watch it later. Yeah. Thank you everybody. See you next time. Ciao.